Hey y'all. Oh, shit. Alright. Reiterating on what I was saying last video. I think I left off talking about I don't want to serve a name. I don't want to be part of a group of people. Bro, I just been feeling not like on my own shit lately, because it ain't even about myself, because we all are in this together. Like, it's weird. It's like I've always held the same core beliefs. It's just they evolving, bro. And you meet people along the way, and you know what I'm saying, and you connect with them people and whatnot. But then it come a point where you start to feel a disconnect, and it always get like this with me. And I be feeling like something be wrong with me, and then it be like, no, you just moving on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But I don't know. I've been feeling something just bigger lately. I've been connecting to something just bigger. Bigger than these names and these titles and these rules we follow. It's something. This shit is fucking glorious. Like, I don't even know how to really put it into words. But life is fascinating as fuck. Just interacting with people and going about my day. Like, when I take myself out of the equation, when I stop being so subjective about shit and start being objective, you know what I'm saying? I stop looking through the eyes of just Brittany. You know what I'm saying? I stop making it all about me and myself and my feelings and all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I look at the big picture of what's going on. Like, I be riding on a UPS truck, whatnot, you know, doing my little packages, delivering and everything like that. And some days, I be mad as fuck on that truck. I be like, what am I doing? I don't want this not my time. I don't want to have to be riding around in this hot ass truck doing all this manual labor. And I just be bitching in my head, you know what I'm saying? I don't be bitching out loud, because I ain't never been one to bitch. Well, I'm doing it now, but it's a different form. But I just be like, man, this is some bullshit, blah, blah, blah. And I just be putting myself in a negative headspace. And I start thinking about this other shit. Like, how did my life get this way? Why I'm not where I want to be? Why I don't have more money? Why this? Why that? Why blah, 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 blah. Just all these thoughts just start flooding my head. And, you know, like, it's a waste of energy to do that. So, I stopped doing that. Like, I stopped. Like, I still do live life through my own perspective, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I look at the bigger issue. Not the issue, but just, like, I don't know, I just feel like, what I like now, what I like about UPS, my favorite, I just be thinking about things in very simple terms these days. Like, I just simplify everything, and I find that's the easiest way for me to get through. Like, I be on the truck, you know, and I just stop and think. I'll be like, what do I really like about this? And my favorite thing about riding on a UPS truck is feeling the breeze, because it ain't no door. You know what I'm saying? It's just a open way. Feeling that breeze and watching the sunset. Because, like, I don't get off till like 5-something, 6. So I'm able to see the sunset while we riding around. And I'm on the side of town where it's a good view. Like, I can see it good from where I stay at, but it just look better from the area I'm in delivering. But yeah, and so I just think about that. The sunset and just the breeze on my face, and I'm just like, I'm enjoying this. And I'll be alright, you know what I'm saying? I'll be in a good headspace. And I'm able to detach from Brittany, you know what I'm saying? And just kind of take a broader look at all of this. And then I just be looking at everything. I look at all the houses. I look at all the people. I look at all the businesses. I just look at all the life that's around. And I don't worry about no bills. I don't worry about no car. I don't worry about no school. I don't worry about no injustices. I don't worry about Russia. I don't worry about whatever they talking about on the news. I just don't. I focus on the sunset and the breeze that I feel when I'm riding in the truck. And in that moment in time, that's all that's important to me. And I just been doing things like that with everything. I just been simplifying it and just really. Why somebody want to freaking text me, man? Anyway, it's like I just be seeing the big picture in all of this, and it's really beautiful. You know what I'm saying? All of this is really beautiful. And when I do that, and I tap into the bigger life force, the bigger whatever that this is, or I don't know, just change my perspective from just my singular human perspective, and I look at the broad sense of things. From that standpoint, am I able to change around or have some kind of effect on my life, this personal life? Like, it's hard to explain. Like, I be thinking about it. Like, at the end of the day, what do we all want? We all want to be happy on this planet, in this reality, in this existence, in these bodies. We want to be happy, right? We want to have fun, right? We want to have a good time, right? Isn't that why we here? Like, I just be thinking, like, are we here just to worship something else? Not that we shouldn't praise and be grateful and be thankful to that spark, that energy, that love, that whatever that was that birthed all of this. Of course, pay homage to that. I'm not saying totally ignore that and focus on this shell, because that's stupid. I'm saying, like, what sense does it make to be on this plane and then build up this false identity of some kind of superior entity? Like, at the end of the day, like, there is no definition of a higher God, of God, or the most. No, there is no there is no, like, for real depiction of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, even the Bible is just taken from different perspectives of what people believe they saw or believe they experienced. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't. It's like it just doesn't seem like just trying to say God, the Most High, you know, Elohim. I don't know what people be calling shit nowadays, but I just, how can any man accurately describe what it is? It's just unfathomable to me. It always has been. And, you know, along my way of this, I've found different things that I resonate with and that sound good to me and feel like it fit. But when I get for real about the shit, when I dig deep, I be like, no, something ain't right with that. And that's how I'm feeling now. Like, I'm feeling like I can't name and categorize stuff, because that feel like I'm doing myself a disservice. Not even am I doing myself a disservice, but it's like, not like I'm disrespecting, but I'm doing, it's like looking at the Most High or the source energy of that creative spark. Like, I don't even want, how can me in this focus even attempt to try to embody that? Not embody that as myself. I mean, try to describe that or say what it is, or say this is what he want. These are his rules. These people is chosen. These people is not. This is what we got to do to get back with him, because we, you know, that is the Most High and we low on the earth and we separate. Separation is a big issue. Like, that's what I'm starting to see. I don't want anything that has anything to do with separation in no kind of sense. I don't want to be separated from the source. I don't. I'm connected to the source. I don't want to separate that from myself. I don't. I don't want to separate myself from Jesus. I don't want to separate myself from Yahusha. I don't want to separate myself from Yahuwah. I don't want to separate myself from anything. I don't. But at the same time, I don't want to be like, my God is Yahuwah, and that's what it is. And Yahuwah wants this, and Yahuwah is this, and Yahuwah is this. Because I can't. I just can't. Like, it's just always been something bigger calling me, bruh. Like G-ass shit. And it's like, I done gone through phase after phase. Not even a phase, because I don't want to call it a phase, because that sounds like I'm demeaning it. I've gone through these stages of development, and it's beautiful to see the progression, bruh. Like, and it's all helped me. You know what I'm saying? All of this learning about stuff that I'm doing, from chakras to Yah frequency to, you know, learning about Hebrews and all of this stuff. Like, I can't stop in one place. I can't do it. And I feel like when I was learning about astrology and numerology and chakras and, you know, different energy things in the body, and learning about and reading about aliens and reading about demons and reading about I don't know, reading about the Bible and watching these videos, watching the 13th Son, watching these other people, just doing all of this stuff, bro. And it's just like, am I doing all of this just to lead me to worshiping something? Like, I don't know how to say it, but I don't know. And it's just, sometimes part of me feel like I still want to connect to that. I still want that. But it's just, the more and more I watch these videos of people, you know, they be going hard too, and it be good. Like, some people are really passionate about what they be saying. And it's just like, yeah, you doing it. That's fire. Do that shit. And it's like, yeah, but the more I feel it's something higher than that. And it's just myself telling me, keep going. Keep going, don't stop. Keep going, don't stop here. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Don't stop at this name. Don't stop at this title. Don't stop at this term. Don't stop at nothing. Don't stop at just this history level. Don't stop at the Moors. Don't stop at this. Don't stop at Egyptian. And just keep going, keep going. Don't stop at Hebrew Israelite. Keep going, keep going. Don't stop at Yahweh. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Because it's something else. It's like, it's more, bruh. It's more than these books. It's more than these teachings. It's so much more. And that's just what I've been trying to get to. You know? And it's like, I'm not trying to... It may seem like I'm trying to find God within myself. But see, God, the Most High, whoever you want to call it, it's already in all of us. Because we are already droplets of that. So we can't be like separating ourselves. We can't do that. Like, I feel like that's the first wrong step as soon as you try to separate. And it's just like, no, we the same. We the same. Just like Jesus was God's son, but he was still God. They was one and the same. You know what I'm saying? Or Yahusha or whatever with all these names, bro. Because people be thinking these names matter, but they just letters and just terms that we done grouped together. And, you know, and I don't know. And people like to bash other people, and I be seeing a bunch of random shit on here. Like, people like to hop on other people's videos and start talking shit and saying you wrong and you this and you that. Why? Why you wasting your time doing that? The fuck? Worry about yourself. Don't worry about what this man doing. And I thought, you know, and because I had to look at myself, because you always have to do that. It's just like, that's why I ain't saying nobody wrong no more or nobody right or whatever, because everybody's on their own little journey, their own path, bro. And I don't want it to mix my path with some other people's paths and join up and link up and do that. And nothing's wrong with that. But at the end of the day, like, I'm on my own path. I'm on my own shit. And that's beautiful, bro. Because, like, even when linking with somebody, you can never understand their perspective. You can never understand where they're coming from, what they're thinking, what they're feeling, what their intentions are. And nobody can do that with me. You know? And it's just, I don't know. When I tap into that bigger perspective and I look at things from the bigger perspective, from that viewpoint, am I able to change things? And when I say change things, like, I don't know, bro. Like, from something small. Like, you know, I think I want to pizza for lunch. You know, let's say that. Think about that. You know, this is just from the broad. Like, I'm not thinking in terms of Brittany in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, I hope Tracy gets some pizza. Tracy's my mama. I hope Tracy buys some pizza today. Or I hope this is this. Like, I don't try to force any kind of situation. I just think in my head. People stop freaking texting me. Anyway, people I don't even want to fuck with. Like, leave me alone. But no, it's cool. I love people at the same time. They're part of my journey too. But it's just, I would just have a simple thought. Pizza would be nice. I think I would like pizza. I would like pizza for lunch. I would like some cheese pizza. Bruh. And later throughout the day, I end up getting cheese pizza. Thinking about somebody, oh, I ain't seen such and such in a minute. You know? And I think about the feeling of seeing them, the feeling of how I would feel, and I resonate in that, and I just think about the bigness of everything, and think about the person, think about the bigness. And I see the person later on in the day, they come to my job, of all places, like, whoa. You know? And that's been happening repeatedly for these past few weeks. Like, it's been a frustrating few weeks, don't get me wrong, because I wanted so bad to push my house of vibration. Like, I felt strong about that. But that's not where I was. That's not me. You know? But that could spark somebody else who might see my video to go do that. You know, to go, I don't know, just anything. Spark them to do anything. Not just anything that has to do with art, but just anything. And that's what it is. It's just all of us constantly just putting thoughts out here, bruh. And just living. It's so just fun, actually, when you think the ups and the downs are fun. Because when you're having a down moment, when I'm having a down moment, now it's fun to me. Like, I actually kind of laugh sometimes because it's like, okay, how am I going to get out of this? How am I going to take, this is just an obstacle that life is throwing, that I'm throwing at myself, that I'm pulling into my own self. Because like attracts like, and we are energy, right? We are vibration, we are energy. So if my energy feeling a certain way, that's what I'm attracting to myself. Shit that feel that same way. So if I wake up feeling shitty, if I wake up being like, man, it's gonna be a long ass day, man. I don't feel like riding on this hot ass truck. Driver gonna be wanting to talk. I don't want to talk to his lame ass. Blah 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 blah. Just, you know, filling myself with all this just negativity and whatnot. That's exactly how my day gonna go. But just little things, bro. Like, I do not be stressed about nothing. No, I take that back. I take that back because ain't no point in lying. Like, I get a little stressed. Like, you know, I'm a human with bills. I have a bill coming up that I know I ain't gonna have the money for. And, you know, I'll spend a good 10 or so minutes thinking about that. Maybe not even 10. Up to 10 minutes or so thinking about that. Different ways how I can maneuver to get this money. And then it's just like, you know, it'll get taken care of. It'll be fine. I'll work. Something will happen. You know, I just keep it moving, bro. Like, I don't even know how to put it into words. I just keep it moving. For real. And it's just a beautiful place to be in. Like, sometimes I be so thankful. I be like, thank you, Most High. Thank you, Source. Because I find those two are what I use. Most High and Source. And even then, I kind of don't use Most High that much even more. Because it's just the Most High. And it's like, but I know what I'm saying. But that doesn't convey what I feel about it. Because even when I say the Most High, it still feel like, of course it is over me. But that's just the thing. I'm putting it above me. I'm separating myself from that supreme divinity. You know what I'm saying? And I can't do that. I can't do that. I am supreme divinity. You are supreme divinity. You know what I'm saying? And we got to start respecting that. And it's just like, if we can all just acknowledge that fact, shit could be so different. So different. I don't know what I was watching the other day. Some interview, and the chick was like, we only like a point of a 0/100% different. Besides that, like, all of our cells, all of our makeup is the same. And isn't it so beautiful that that 0.01% or whatever it was makes the difference? That is so beautiful, because think of how diverse we are. it's just, bro, it's just so much. Oh man, I don't know. Life excites me. Just this, the fact that I'm doing this excites me, bro. For real, like it's just fucking amazing to me. Like I don't know if I mentioned it, well I obviously didn't because I ain't been doing no video. But I almost got in a car accident last week, was it? I guess sometime around then. I was on my way to UPS and I'm just at the light, you know, chilling, doing my thing. Then all of a sudden I look to my left and you know how like a four-way stop look, you got a light here, light over there, light over there, light over there, or whatever, you know, cross section. The car coming from the left side or wherever they coming from, sliding across the road, about to knock the fuck out of me. And I'm just looking, like, the shit was moving slow. It was going fast, obviously, you know, car accident happened like that. But I was like, man, this motherfucker finna knock me. Because he was coming straight for me, like, either the front of his car, either was going to slam into the driver's side, or the back of his car was going to slam into the driver's side. Because he was, like, swerving. It was kind of wet. The road was wet. And I guess he didn't put on brakes quick enough. But, bruh, I was not scared in that moment. My life didn't flash before my eyes or none of that bullshit. I was accepting of that shit. And I was like, well, I'm finna get knocked. Deuces. Like, it sounds kind of morbid in a sense to say. But I was ready to die. Like, it's crazy. It sounds crazy that I'm saying it. Bruh, but I was accepting of that shit. And the thing was, I was ready to see what was coming next. That was my fucking thought in my head. What's next? Okay, fuck this shit. I'm out. Bye, y'all. I wasn't thinking about my mama. I wasn't thinking about my grandma. I wasn't thinking about my brother. I wasn't thinking about unfulfilled desires and wishes and shit that I was supposed to do here. I wasn't giving a fuck. I was like, I'm out. What's next? Yeah, what's next? Not the saying I was like, come on, car, smack the fuck out of me, knock me out the car, not just kill me. No, I wasn't saying that. I was just like, this is what it is. Like, I was just, bro, I was honestly like, I looked to the left and I see this car, this Camry or Nissan, or I don't know what it was. It was a nice little car. Sliding, about to knock me. And then instead, they slid right up to the car and got right over my door. And they knocked the door a little bit, like I pushed, you know, it pushed me back. But, bro, that shit just stopped. Like, something just saying, like, something was like, yeah, you ready, you ready, you ready, it's about to happen. Psych. Just kidding. That's what it was. Like, I was ready for this. Like, I was like, oh, shit, I'm about to see what's coming next. And I didn't even think about what else could happen. Like, the car could knock me and I might get paralyzed or lose a arm or, you know, get brain damage or anything. I wasn't thinking about none of them options. My option, the only thing I was thinking of is this car finna kill me. I'm finna get in a car accident and it's finna kill me. But I get to see what's gonna happen after this, though. I get to, it's, you know, like that was something fucking new for me. And I be thinking about, and I've been thinking about that either for a week or two, however long that accident was. I can't even remember. Time is so distorted for me, bro. And bro, I swear to you, Wednesday, was it last Wednesday or Wednesday before last? One of these Wednesdays or Tuesdays, I feel like the day got left because, like, I get paid on Fridays, and, like, I specifically remember it being the day before I get paid or something. Either way, I felt like the Wednesday or the Thursday was gone, and it just, like, hopped to Friday. I was like, what the fuck? It kind of freaked me out for, like, a good hour or so one morning when I woke up and I was looking at the date. I was like, no, this isn't right. What happened to yesterday? But, yeah, bro, it was crazy. And you know how ratchet people are. People ain't got no fucking sense. The dude that hit me, you know, he got out the car and blah, 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 talking. I didn't feel like trading no insurance information. I was already late for work. It wasn't no point in going through this bullshit. He not even dented my car. Like, the little trimming or something came off a little bit. The little rubber trimming it got on it. But I don't care about that stuff. You know? So, we was supposed to make a little deal where he throw me a little cash and whatnot. But that fool ain't even trying to be about business. He trying to talk and all this extra shit. And I'm like, bro, it ain't even that type of party. But yeah, I done did a lot of rambling. No, I haven't done rambling. I've been saying some real shit. You might not get it. You might not feel it. A lot of people might not feel it. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. That's what happens when you're on a journey. Everybody don't feel it all the time. But you know, the thing is, it's like ain't nothing changed. I still feel the same how I feel. It's just I'm evolving, bruh. I'm evolving. And I'm so grateful to everybody that's a part of this process. Like, everybody. So grateful. Thank you for being a part of this. Because you a part of this shit. You watching me. Thank you. Not thank you for watching me, but just thank you for somehow being a part of this. I don't know, man. We all big co-creators in this shit. It's like, I don't know why people want to just like, I don't know, but I don't want to define nothing no more, bruh. It's like Source is limitless, bruh. Source cannot be defined. Why do we want to put it in a box? Why we want to do that? It's so beautiful. And look at all the diversity. Look at all the positivity. Look at all the negativity. It's just like, we can't, man, I don't know. I just be thinking about like, all of this stuff, man. All of us, all of this. It's just fascinating to me. It's so fascinating to me. And it's fascinating to me just how we can mold these lives we have. Oh, man. It's crazy. But yeah, bro, I'm going to just keep pushing. Keep pushing, keep doing my thing. Living my life. Like, I don't know. At this point, like, I kind of feel like I'm playing with it. It's like a game to me almost, but in a good sense. Because I'm in a good place right now. Because I'm controlling the game. Not in a grand sense of controlling the game. Like, I can't control you. You know what I'm saying? That's not my intent. But I can control me and what goes on around me and what I bring in around me. You know? And it's so beautiful to have some kind of sense of control. Just a little bit. You know? I ain't trying to move planets or make tsunamis or tornadoes or hurricanes or, you know, any kind of natural disaster. I'm not trying to do none of that. Fuck that. I'm just living this life, man. This beautiful piece of perspective that Source wants to look at through me. Through me. Black female living in whatever, you know. Black female born 1990 living. This is the way, this is what Source wanted to, you know. It's just like, think about everybody in their different life circumstances and just whatever. Isn't it, everybody is so different, bro, because Source want to experience it all. Source want to experience being black, being white, being rich, being poor, being a dog, being a tree, being a amoeba cell. Bruh, it is a oh, man. Okay, y'all. I love you so much. I really do. I love myself. I love you. I love this. I love crying. I love laughing. I love all of this shit. I love it. And it's just like, yeah, man. We here, bro. We here, y'all. Like, man, let's have fun. Like, everybody's so uptight. Let's have fun. Let's stop being so serious. Let's have fun. Let's love each other. Love ourselves. Love this experience. Embrace this experience. Just soak it in and just live it, bruh. Why we can't do that? Dang. Oh, people piss me off sometimes. But yeah, it's so crazy. Okay, alright. I'm just talking now. But alright, y'all. Just go out and live life, man. Stop